If you think of the area that we're in right now, Peg's Coalfield community of North Derbyshire, then out of those communities grew brass bands. They were traditionally associated with the mining communities. That's why, part of the reason why Bolsover District Council puts this magnificent event on. It's part of its culture, it's part of its heritage, and it brings together vast amounts of people. 2,500 people from the communities join in with this. People from all over the country, even from all over the world, attend this event, and that's why it's become such a huge event in the brass band calendar. In particular, I'd like to pay tribute to one person who makes this happen, and that's Carol Hurst. Without her input, her tremendous input, this would not happen. She has a massive passion for this particular event, and brass bands in particular, and she makes this happen to the credit for the council. It gives massive kudos to the council, and we're very privileged that this takes place in Bolsover.
I think it's a little bit bright for a brass band contest and a little bit small, but we'll have a lot of fun. It must be one chap and one chap. Stop. A bit late.
I've got two bands now fighting over one rehearsal room.
Well, what time? You see, my lottery should be in rehearsal now anyway.
What's that?
Strike second out there, Mosley. Okay. So,
I don't know.
What's been major after today?
Volunteers not turning up on time, which meant very few of us had to set up the whole thing in a short space of time, and problems with the venue, but that's it, really. It's not going up to schedule now.
Here today obviously to support the contest in question, and we love coming to local regional contests like this one because it's an entertainment contest. The bands have got to play an entertaining programme, and the music that we sell, we don't sell test pieces or music like that. It's all entertaining music designed for the audience to enjoy listening to, the bands to enjoy playing, and this is the sort of contest where bands tend to come look at the music that we're selling and to put on their entertaining programme.
Are we running on time?
Nearly, not too bad.
I think we've got a good chance at this moment in time, yeah. Quite modest really, but yes, lovely. It went very well actually, thank you. Yeah, no problem at all. Yeah, lovely, thanks.
We've been laughing and joking about it before it started over there, saying this is probably going to be the hardest decision I'm going to have to take all day. Thank you all very, very much indeed for a very entertaining programme, and may you go from strength to strength. Thank you.
Trophy and £100 goes to Creswell Community Brass Band.
In entertainment contests, it's consistency. You've got to look for all the basics of the balance, tuning, etc., all the normal things, and how they read the music, etc. But with an entertainment contest, you've got to look for consistency throughout the programme. It's no good playing 3 pieces right and 3 pieces very badly. A band comes along and plays 4 pieces perfectly, great, but it's consistency throughout the performance in entertainment.
Martin Hartfield and I'm the MD of Blue Earth Welfare Band. We're here at the Bolsover Entertainment Contest for several years now. We've been supporting it and we're looking forward to a great day. It's a wonderful chance to meet old friends, and obviously with yesterday's activities going on, to meet friends who've been in the banding movement for over 20 years plus. It's been absolutely brilliant, so I think it's a fantastic event.
How long have you been playing with the band?
Oh, about since 19, what would it be, 45. Since 1945, so how long's that?
That's a long time, so what instrument do you play?
I play at the moment the tenor horn. I played the cornet in the, I tried to play the cornet, and I played the double bass, and I went back from double bass back to cornet, and then back onto horn. They still didn't know which suited me the best. I don't know whether that was me or them.
We're running about 25 minutes behind, but that was a problem with getting started with the lights. We're now running, the bands are running on time so far.
It's about making sure that a band is eligible to play today. So for example, making sure that they're either a member of the band or that, for example, if it's a lower section band, that they're not borrowing a player of a better standard than the band themselves, to try and make it fair, I guess, really.
Yeah, my name is Chris Thomas. I'm here as a representative of the William Davies Construction Group Band who played yesterday in the Charity Entertainments Contest. Well, it was a terrific day. I mean, it was an innovative idea in that it's not been done before. Carol wanted to draw bands together that haven't been in existence for some years in some cases. So we drew past players that haven't played for some time, other players that are still playing. Travelling quite considerable distances in some cases. Our conductor, for instance, emigrated to the USA some years ago and has come over to play. We also had players travelling from Pakistan and other parts of the UK. I've listened to some of the bands this morning, great standard of play, and again a great atmosphere. It's great to see a lot of younger players around and also players of the older generation as well. So there have been a lot of people coming together, a great atmosphere at the school and a really good standard of play overall.
I'm Maggie Betts. I'm co-founder of Boobs and Brass. My friend of many years together have formed the band 5 years ago. Jane Nichols is the other co-founder. We were sat over a cup of tea one day and Jane, we were talking and she just came out with it. She'd always wanted to form an all-ladies brass band. And she said she just never got round to doing it. And I said, well, perhaps if we could have a look at it, we could get it off the ground. And basically, we just sat down, thought about all the girls we knew in local brass bands, made a list and found that we could make a band.
You know, we've moved into obviously regular concerts, there's CDs and recordings, there's videos, even talk now of tours to the States and other places. So it is really growing, and I think, you know, the world is our oyster. I think you know, Boobs and Brass and what it does for charity can go on as long as we've got the players and as long as we've got the ambition to keep raising the money for charity.
Well, I've been an adjudicator of brass bands for probably about 25, 30 years. I first did a solo competition as an adjudicator when I was about 17-year-old and developed that from there, so brass bands from about 5 or 6 years later and now quite regularly. Is it purgatory? No, it's not purgatory. Sometimes it can be, but generally it's an enjoyable day job. It's been a long day, but every band has had something to offer. I've listened to 15 bands playing 20-minute program, and every band's had something to offer, so there's been enjoyment in all of them. It's gone really well. We've not had too many disasters. We're just at the end now waiting for the results of the championship section.
Festival was a huge success. We had 36 bands competing, around 2,500 people attending. Everyone enjoyed themselves, wonderful sunny day, it was great. Looking to 2012, we're moving our premises now over to the Heritage High School at Clown, which is a fabulous venue, a brand new building that's just been opened since June of this year. We're hoping to make it a 3-day event instead of 2, so we're going to expand the festival, and we are really looking forward to the future.
Well, we'll sit here and have a bit of a blow. Everyone will enjoy it.
I'm Ian Porthouse, I'm one of the adjudicators today. I've got 3 sections to do, section 3, 1 and the championship section. Basically looking for the same things in all the sections. I've got to try and find the best band. It's an entertainment contest, so obviously the programme does come into it, but the adjudicator's job is to find the best performance on the day.
Well, I think as in all competitions, the basics of good playing and good musicianship, if they can be entertaining on top of that, that's a bonus. But I hope that if there's any clowning around, it doesn't interfere with the musical programme.
And I'm depping for Mr. John Davis at the Bolsover Entertainments Contest today.
And my name's John Davis, and that's Graham O'Connor, and he's depping for me at the Bolsover Entertainment Contest today.
Well, the band's just getting ready to go and register. I've just had a rehearsal, so hopefully everybody's ready to move forward.
I play a cornet. I'm 3rd cornet in the band. So.
How long have you been with the band?
Since March. I joined for the area because I was originally in the training band, and then they brought me up. So I'm really glad to be in it, obviously.
Oh, it's like having a second family, really. You get to do loads of things. We're quite a sociable band, so we get to go out and do things together all the time, and it's just nice to have another hobby, really, as well as work.
It is in the family, yeah. Both my mum and dad play, so I was born into banding, and all my aunties and my uncles and my brother plays as well, so yeah, it's pretty much a banding family.
I've been playing cornet for almost 4 years. I've been in the band for a year and a half. My inspiration was my dad. He played flugel for many bands. My mum and dad both play in the band.
This is my 4th year with the band now. Yeah, I moved to Chesterfield, and as soon as I moved there, I didn't know anybody, so I tried to find a band, and happened to find Drumfield, and it was a perfect band for me.
sitting in front at the moment, and I think we'll get done in good order and get the next section started on time. Everybody's been very cooperative and it's been good fun. Right, ladies and gents, band number 4 are on stage and ready to play, so please would you welcome the Dronfield Brass Band and their musical director, Mr. Graham O'Connor.
fairly pleased with how we played, so hopefully we'll just have to wait and see now.
How did that go, sir?
Very well, thank you. But I'm shattered.
Brilliant, yeah. Perfect. Couldn't have been better.
It sounded well, I think.
Oh, we're all right, yeah, not bad at all. We'll look a better performance, didn't we? I enjoyed it.
It went all right, yeah. Just the nerves and everything, I think it went all right. But the nerves kind of like help you a little bit, so it went all right.
Oh, brilliant. But so a big variance in standard from really, really good to some not so good. But we were looking at the basic things, and there was quite a lot of tuning problems, some ensemble, and some just general things that bands need to think about in performance, because we are performing music and sometimes I think we're just worried about making mistakes and things like that. So, but generally pretty good. Well, good afternoon everybody. Good to see so many people here listening to the third section. A big variance in standard today, which you'll probably, when you read your remarks, you'll see that. Some really good playing.
We'll start with the trophy for the best placed ex-mining band, and this goes to the Dronfield Band.
Happy with second. It's the best we've done at this contest. So just going to go on from here, I think. That's all we can do.
Very fair result, very excellent result. The band that beat Dronfield Band today were excellent and good value. The band seemed fairly happy with that. I've obviously had very little to do with it. Congratulations to Graham and the band on a very good and fair result.
Richard Shaw. I'm from PJS Music in Barnsley, and we're here supporting the brass bands across the country for the Bolsover Festival of Brass. Generally, we like to support musicians both locally and nationally. We pride ourselves on the service that we offer. So yeah, just supporting musicians.
Right, well my name is Mark Wilcoxon. I conduct the Shirebrook Miners Welfare Band. I've been the musical director there for I think 7 or 8 years now. I did conduct the band before that. I had a little break from the band for about 5 years prior to that. I had a very successful run with the band. The band's just got sponsorship from Unison, which is a great financial benefit to the band because it's very expensive to do banding these days. They're an extremely committed bunch of people. They're enjoying their enthusiasm, and success breeds enthusiasm, and the band's been doing very well lately.
Shirebrook's been going many years. I've been playing with them for over 20 years when myself and my husband, who plays euphonium, got married. So I joined forces with Shirebrook then, but they do a lot of work in the local community, still playing the miners' welfare down there in Shirebrook. And they've also got a junior band of 30-40 kids strong, and so that's where the local community, local schools are being contacted, and we get a lot of the local kids come down and help and perform on a Wednesday evening, and we're already now starting to see some of those youngsters come through into the main band, which is fantastic progression.
Now I played for Shirebrook for 41 years and Flugelhorn for 31 years, so I've only got 20 more years to do and then they'll let me pack up. So it's proper family banding really. There's many, not only the families in the band in terms of people who are related to each other, but we've known each other for that long and grown up together. It really is like a big extended family, so it's just a fantastic band.
I'm Elizabeth.
I'm Alex.
And we've been playing with this band for just over nearly a year, and before that we played with Hucknall Limby Mining Community Brass.
I'm Neil Empson, joined the Shirebrook band with my family Christmas time this back end of last year, and we've been helping them out through the summer of last year. I'm the cello horn player in Shirebrook band. There's been a close fraternity with the band due to the fact that I met my wife through playing with the band many years ago on a tour in France. And there's always been a close relationship, as I've just said, and the opportunity came up for us to all come together, and we grabbed it, and it's been fantastic. The band's had a really successful year up to now, and we move up a section from January, and everything's on the up and up, hopefully, you know. And it's
I started 52 years ago with Terrace Colliery Welfare Band.
spent 25 years with those. And then I was offered a position at the Desford Colliery Welfare Band under the baton of Howard Snell. An amazing 3 years. Granada Band of the Year, triple champions, and it's not been defeated. It's not a big journey, but a really enjoyable journey. Wouldn't change it for the world. Wouldn't change it for the world.
Well, I think the thing that strikes you straight away is when you come into the band room, everyone's made to feel really welcome. It's a family atmosphere, and I think band sound is one of the first things that strikes you. I know when I came to the band, we were in the third section. The band had still got that band sound that they've got now going into the first section. You know, we've recruited a few good players, but the band sounds pretty much remained the same. So if the band sound is, for a musician, the band sound is what strikes you straight away, which makes you think, you know, you're coming to a really good band.
Well, before Shirebrook I was with Plesley Band, and prior to that I had a 10-year break from brass banding, but thoroughly enjoying being back. Fantastic hobby to have, yeah.
Very, very well. Yeah, we're really pleased with that.
Very entertaining, very uplifting, very vibrant. It was good. Enjoyed it.
Yeah, it's a very boomy all, but yes, it's very good and I'm very pleased.
My name is Finn Burrows and this is Kieran Burrows, and we're the sons of a band member called Janine Burrows. And we did the dancing in gale force at the end of the show.
With our dance teacher, Colleen.
Who's over there somewhere.
Is this a first of dancing with a band?
Yes.
First dancing with the band, yes.
Okay, and what do you think, how did you feel, to be first in this?
I think it was good. I think it added a lot to the piece of music. I think it made it more entertaining, definitely.
A bit nervous.
Do you think you'll do it again? And something similar?
Well, it depends.
If we're forced to do it again.
It's very good.
Yes, it was very good. Yeah. I think they're pleased with it as well. Yeah.
Actually, I've been really impressed with the standard of the bands in both sections that I adjudicated. Also, the choice of music I thought was good in that nobody tried to play something they couldn't really play. So the actual standard of playing was very, very good throughout the day. I've really had a great time, and one or two bands have been really outstanding.
I thought it was a very, very good result actually. I'm very, very happy for the band. Because we played at the national finals in Cheltenham a couple of weeks ago, time's been limited, people have got commitments, and I'm very, very pleased, I have to say. I think it was very, very nice. Happy for the band, very, very good result. Great stuff.
Fabulous, really, really pleased. Second prize, and it was really, really well deserved. Well deserved. So yeah, I think the band's really, really pleased. Go to celebrate now. Yeah!
outstanding band. Really, you know, really outstanding performance. Not just in playing, but in presentation. It was really top drawer. Section 4 as well, so that's lovely. So the day's got off to a fabulous start, really. No problem with the result, you know, it's quite clear cut for me.
It's a really massive event. Caroline has been working for ages on this. This is the 9th one, but it's the biggest. We've got upwards of 3,000 people here. So many bands, so many supporters. I think it must be one of the biggest things we've ever done here. One of the things I think that's really important, which Bolsover is still trying to do in spite of all the cuts, in spite of all the things we're having to cut out, and this is by and large, I think, due to Carol's tenacity, because she is such a worker and so determined to get funding for these things, but we are not losing out on our music. Bolsover is becoming somewhere where really wonderful music events happen. I mean, this event is absolutely astonishing. Bands are coming from all over the country to compete in this. It's become an important event on the brass band calendar. I hope Bolsover is on the map for a whole lot of things, but I do think that we deserve to be on the map for the support we give to our music.
Oh, it's marvellous. I've judged it before, adjudicated here before, not at this particular venue, but it's marvellous what Bolsover are doing, and I suppose Carol Crompton, who organises it, it's marvellous, and you can see with the entry today how popular it is.
There were 40-some bands here, and that is a measure of the health of banding in this area, and also a respect for the organisation of this event, that you know, they know that they come to the Bolsover Festival, it's well organised, it's well run, and you know, the bands know that they're in for a good day and a good experience. But it's just so encouraging to see what is really something of a local contest thriving to the extent that this contest is thriving. So congratulations to all who work so hard behind the scenes.
I think it's really good for kids to play in bands. It gives them a sense of belonging to an organisation, gives them they have to focus on something, you know, they have to practice to get better, and they have to behave, basically.
One of the great benefits is we get to spend a lot of time together, which with other interests, if we had separate interests, we wouldn't. So we get to see Morgan grow up, and we've seen him develop as he's been in the band with us. It's great.
Blidworth Band's been like a big family to me. I've been in here 21 years. We've done holidays, banding stuff. They've seen us grow up, really. We were kids when we joined, so it is just like one big family.
Well, we was the youngest members, weren't we?
We were.
I think it's the glue that holds organisations together, because you have the heritage, you have the future, and it's just a wonderful way of keeping families to do things in a sort of community-style spirit. And I think a lot of the time these days, when families don't spend enough time together, to find a hobby that you can do together is so important.
And the work that goes on behind the scenes has been huge. I mean, Carol Crompton is the driving force behind this contest. She's built it up steadily over the last few years, and we've seen the number of bands increasing as the contest has moved ahead. It takes a huge amount of effort and a huge amount of organisation to put an event like this on, and what's gone on behind the scenes is terrific. Every detail has been thought of. I'll be back, there's no doubt about it. And I think everybody should come again, bring your friends, bring the family. It's a terrific event, and it's an event that deserves to succeed. So come back and enjoy it. I'll be here definitely.
The day started quite early with trade stands being erected and the Festival of Brass volunteers preparing the school for the day. With the first bands also arriving for this pre-drawn contest, there was a buzz around the venue. With over £4,000 of prize money up for grabs, a close contest was in store throughout all of the sections. We caught up with the adjudicators for the day and asked them what they would be looking for from the bands.
Well, I'm looking for what I always look for. That's, first of all, good, neat ensemble, good intonation, good playing, musicianship above all, and of course an entertaining programme. Combination of all those factors, that should see a win. That's easier said than done, of course.
Simple person when it comes to brass bands and making music, and so I'm looking for bands that make a good sound, that are enjoying themselves, and that are playing an entertaining programme that they can play well. And that's what it boils down to, is if they can play in tune, if they can play together, they can make a good sound, and they're enjoying themselves, then that for me is entertainment.
I think today what I'm looking for is for bands to do the simple things brilliantly. Like all team sports, bands have got to rely on each other, make sure that they listen to where they fit within the texture of the music. That's really important, where all the musical lines go and the rest of it. But of course, being an entertainment contest, it's a different dynamic as well. You've got lots of different styles to put across. So I'll be looking at good awareness of style, well-delivered performances, simple things done really well so that we get the most out of the music. And of course, it's got to be entertaining. So we'll see how they fare later on.
The day got underway with the unregistered section, with the City of Lincoln Band taking the title. The facilities at the Heritage High School are second to none, with every band allocated a warm-up room, with the catering and bar all on site. This has become the perfect contest venue.
We've got 3 breakout rooms where bands are currently performing. After performing, that's when they're then taken to registration.
Shirebrook Miners Welfare Unison Band, fresh from their appearance with the Halley Orchestra, produced a creditable performance, but it was the Blidworth Welfare Band who lifted the title for the first section, rounding off a winning year.
but it's really busy, much busier than last year, and things are going really well. I've got a rehearsal at 2 o'clock with my band Thorsby, and then we're performing at 4 o'clock, so hopefully that'll go well.
Well, I'm here with Band Supplies. It's a great opportunity to meet lots of bandsmen and lots of people. We meet the general public as well, and it's just a great opportunity for everybody to come and see what we've got and for us to talk to, see what the bands want.
Not too bad. There's more trade stands this year. Don't know whether that's good or bad. But the contest's growing in popularity, which is just good all round for brass bands. The more bands you can attract, the bigger the contest gets, and it's kind of like a snowball effect, which is great because we just want more bands to come to the contests, and that's what makes it worthwhile coming.
Music chosen by the bands covered all genres, with one audience member commenting, "There was something for everyone today." Jaguar Land Rover Band gave us a multimedia experience with a video being played during their performance.
88 points is the band that played number 4.
Brilliant. It's a lovely weekend, lovely day, and with a charity aspect to it, it's just great. A wonderful weekend altogether.